Alrighty, what's up? Let's get this stuff rolling. So I'm only going to be doing a short little driving session here. Let's see. Yes, sir. So I'm driving the Porsche Cayman 718. Just going to be doing a few test sessions here, just trying to make sure that I can get up to speed pretty fast. And let's see, getting the wrong one. Okay. Huh. Not entirely sure where my setup went. Oh. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Perfect. So, just a qualifying setup here. So we'll see how this goes. Trying to open up my sim hub here real fast, and it doesn't look like it wants to open. So I guess we'll just let it be. I'll just have to drive without no vibrations. And okay, that's freaking-tastic. Give me a second. Alrighty, so I guess we're back now, and this should be working better. Yep. Alright. Let me see this layout here. Just trying to get all my stuff situated here. Looks good. Alright, just trying to let this populate here real fast. Alright, looks good. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's give this some whirls. It's been a while since I've driven this track. Just gotta clean my lenses real fast. I'm using VR, as you can probably tell, and I haven't got my camera set up yet, so y'all can't see me. It was kind of a disappointment, but oh well. We'll have to make do. And I have FFB now, so that's good. Okay. So apparently, Road Atlanta or something is super heavy on graphics. Looking. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and close this out because that's not even working properly. Alright. Apparently, I brake way early. Alright. Yeah, didn't Road Atlanta get an update? It did. This kind of looks new. The way the coloring is and everything. So I guess my goal is right around the 126s, but we'll see if I even come close to that today. For the red board, go over the hill, and then now start turning in. hop in through there. I might get into 126s. First lap out is a 128, so should hopefully get into the 126s. With an exit out of that corner like that, that was trash. So I can be in third gear going in and then exit out that corner full throttle. Exit out of the chicane full throttle. It's third gear for that corner. Second's too low. Back on the curb. Not using enough track through there. Got on the throttle too sharp. Oh, my gas. Haha. Forgot it's a quality setup. Well, with that lap being in 27s, I should definitely better get into the 26s. Damn it. So I have about 3/10 through that chicane. Damn it. Haha. Alright, let's just keep this up. third gear corner. Remember that? It's third gear corner. See if we can brake after this marker. Do here. Not much. Screwed that up a lot. So can't go through flat there, or I just upset the car too much. Either way, I should probably have come in for fuel. So I guess really a good title for this or for this video is how I learn how to learn a track, because that's what I'm doing. I'm learning this. I've never driven this car around this track before, so this is my first time driving this car around Road Atlanta ever in any configuration. So we're seeing how it goes in real time. My process is go balls out and then back off. So my fastest lap's probably already come, which is that 27.3. And then now my process is figure out how far I can push it in every single corner in which different way until I find a way where I can push it farther than I should be able to push it, and it works, and I end up being faster in every single corner. It's not a great technique for real life, but it's a great technique in the sim because it saves a lot of time and learning what you can and can't do. Another thing I like doing is pushing really hard on cold tires, because not a lot of people do it, and that gives me a massive advantage on the opening laps because everyone else is on cold tires and they're scared. Well, I know exactly how my car reacts on cold tires, so I go balls out from the pits. Until I reach a breaking point, just figure it all out. I learned to calibrate exactly how fast I can go and just feel the grip. In my opinion, it helps you feel the grip in all situations when you do that, because you're learning the curve of when your car grips up and what it feels like for your car to grip up. So I tried to brake a bit later there, but it ended up costing me. It ended up costing me more time because I ended up pushing through the corner. But I think I can still make it stick if I brake in the right manner. No, braking that early is never going to work. Or that late is never going to work. So I'm out braking the car. think I might be able to get in the 25s today, but we'll see. So whatever exit I got out of there, that last corner, I wanted to do it again, because that was a fantastic exit, and I just kept gaining time down this entire straight. That was bad. I need to stay on top of the curb if I'm going to ride the curb, or miss the curb entirely. There we go. That's the exit I'm looking for right there. Damn, 2 tenths in that exit. 2.5 tenths? Really? Almost 2.5 tenths. I think I need to turn earlier there in the chicane. I think if I brake a little bit earlier and turn a little bit earlier, I can straight line the chicane a bit more, and then make it through the corner in 26.9. Damn it. Alright, so I'm just a little too eager on the throttle there. A little too eager. And I'm going to reset my steering wheel real fast. It's creaking a bit more than normal. Alright, perfect. We're in. We're good. And it's tighter. Alright. There we go. Alright. was an okay exit out there. Gained some time down the straight. I think I'm getting on the throttle. I'm getting on the throttle too early. I'm being too eager on the throttle there. It's causing me to understeer. That was a perfect entrance into that corner. Well, I shouldn't say perfect, but it was a damn good entrance into that corner. And I could have made it all up by getting a good exit too. Okay, I figured out what I need to do. Damn it. So I still need to get a better entrance, so I have whatever time I start with to get into that. Boom! Right there, and I shifted way too early. There we go. Mid 26s. Damn it. Okay, so I'm still a bit too eager on the throttle. Throttle. See. Yeah. I don't think I was too focused there, but that means I have 2/10 through that area right there. Through this sector 1, I have like 2/10 I can find. And then, yep. Alright, so let's keep this rolling. See how we doing on time. Alright, we're only 30 minutes in. No worries. Okay. So now for the fine tuning stuff. Trying to nitpick, get down to the small little details. Just a bit too eager on the throttle. maybe add a wing. Maybe add a little bit of wing. Maybe we'll see what the wing's at. I don't know, the wings are at 3, so we'll try it, see what happens, but I don't think it's going to be the right answer to it. I think I just need to finesse it a bit more. Plus I probably carried a little bit too much interspeed into there. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so don't do that. Oof. Stupid mistakes like that are what cause bad things to happen. So if I can combine the other way I ran there and then that way, because I gained almost a 1/10 and a half, if I looked at it right. I wasn't even thinking as I went to that corner. If I combine those two paths I went through that corner at, and then I can make it work, means I still have another 1/10 in the chicane. This is the corner I need to really be focusing on, because I think there's more than just 1/10 and a half. I think there's 2 to 3 tenths through that corner. And then I have to figure out the rest of these. Okay, yeah, so the wing, that's too much wing. Too much wing. get a better entrance into there, and I can still have another 10th and a half. There we go. Now I need to match that the next wrap. Damn. So don't touch the curb because the curb upsets the car. Or figure out another way to touch the curb. But that was a quick lap. That was pretty damn quick. Pretty happy with that. Alright, let's keep it up. See what else we can do. Let me turn on my fan. This DD2 that I've got now is definitely gives you a workout. Hey, if I can replicate that, oh my gosh. That's 0.2 of a second. Alright, let's see. How did I do that? I just kind of jumped the curb. Try and see how I can make that work. So now I'll go through the process. Now what I'm going to go through is the process of working on one single corner at a time. I'm on cold tires, so I know it's slipperier, more and more slippery. Not as much grip, whatever you want to say. But I'm feeling how much grip I have in every corner. So learning the mistakes and what I can and can't do on my outlap during a race, the very first lap during a race. And then also note that during the very first lap of a race, I'm going to have a lot more grip than current. because cold tires. So I tried going in there at race speed and I couldn't. So I know if I back it down just a few notches, not a lot, just a few notches, I'd be fine through there. Let's see if I can figure out if I can do that on T1. See, that's the kind of mistakes that you're looking for now. Since I'm trying to push it really far, and I know there's 2/10 there. So now it's how can I keep those 2/10? I know there's 2/10 there that I can keep because I make them through this corner and through the exit of this corner. And then they go all the way down through here, I lose them there. I lose 1/10 there. So it's just a matter of figuring out how I can keep all that without going off-road like that. So I need to slow down this corner here because I'm making mistakes there and going too fast into it, which is really annoying because I already know I nailed that corner for the most part. I just need to consistently keep hitting my marks on that corner. Need to brake earlier for that chicane apparently, so I can carry more speed through that corner, through the chicane. That one wasn't off track. Should roll back further because now I'm wrecking the racing line. I think I'm starting to get mentally fatigued from trying to learn and process all this information. I'm driving right around 30 minutes now. This track, trying to learn it. So apparently there's another 2/10 back there. So I need to find out that and take him up. So much time there. I'm guessing it's just a really bad way I'm going about it. I'm carrying so much speed in there, I don't know how to handle it yet. focus here for a minute. Okay. Well, that happened. Yeah. Give me a second. Gonna just put my wrist out. Get them a little bit more loose. Well, good news is I am decreasing my optimum little by little. I am doing that. I know there's 3/10 up there, 2/10 on the back double apex. I think maybe a 10th, 10th and a half at the chicane. I'm sure here at T1 there's some time I can find. I don't know. I don't really typically do with fast corners like this one, or like what's that turn called? Nuggets at Silverstone? I don't know what it's called. The really fast one after the pit straight. I typically don't do great with corners like that. They're just hard. They're just so hard to gauge. Other than that, I can't really think of too many areas. I'm sure right over here, the exit from the snake pit, which the snake pit I love, just apparently not in this car. The exit from the snake pit, I think I can find a lot of time. So I need to keep doing what I'm doing in T1, which I'm exiting the corner. I'm exiting T1, well T2. 3, whatever that corner is up there, top of the hill, exiting that corner with 3/10 of a second in hand, and then I need to keep up with that. I need to keep on the throttle, keep carrying through down through the snake pit, and then make sure I nail the brake and the exit there. And if I can do that, and then if I can keep doing that, then I can nail it down and get that in the rhythm. Because learning a fast lap, or learning to be fast every single lap, isn't a matter of just finding out how to do one lap fast. It's a matter of finding out how to do one lap fast and then repeating it every single time. So if you do one lap fast, like let's say right now, let's say I'm a second off pace, or whatever. So 24/7. Okay. So I need to do 24/7. So if I can go ahead and just do one flying lap and do 24/7, but I don't know how I did it, then I can't go back and do it again unless I get lucky. So the point is to find out how you can make one corner as fast as you possibly can, and then repeat it over and over again, and then go to the next corner, and then figure out how you can make it as fast as you possibly can, and then do it over and over again until you get that one down, and then just keep repeating. Or if like you have a series of corners like the snake pit, the first corner on top of the hill just leads into a series of corners, so it's not a matter of figuring out how to do each one the fastest, it's a matter of figuring out how to do the whole thing the fastest. And getting the entry and the exit on that particular one. The entry and the exit are typically the two hardest ones to find speed. At the entry, it's hard because it's a blind crest over a corner, turning into it, braking in a blind spot. So you don't see your braking spot until you're on it, and then you don't see your turn-in point until you're on it, and you don't see your exit till almost you're over it. And then the last corner in the snake pit, your braking, the braking is the hardest part of that, because you want to brake just enough but not too much, and apparently you don't want to hit the curb anymore. On the last edition of this track, you could hit the curb, and you in fact wanted to brake on top of the curb. But apparently, maybe it's just this car, maybe it's me, I don't know. It seems like it doesn't like a whole lot of braking on top of the curb, so it seems like you need to get as close to the curb as possible. Brake as much as you can, but not too much. Turn in, downshift to third, and then gas it before you hit the apex, and then use all the runoff, all of it. And then I think there might be another tenth and a half there, if you can do it right. So if I can get that whole snake pit area sorted out and done proper, I think I have another 5 tenths there. 4 to 5 tenths there. And then the chicane, I think I have a tenth and a half. Just if I nail the braking point and I turn in and I'm able to get on the throttle right when I need to get on the throttle. It seems like right now I'm understeering a bit too much into the first corner of it, and then I'm not setting myself up good for the second part of that corner where I can exit the best through it. But I also need to carry a bunch of rolling speed through that corner, so it's kind of trying to figure out what I can do to carry as much rolling speed as possible while getting on the throttle as soon as possible, because it's not like it's not a narrow chicane, it's a wide chicane. It's trying to get the straight line through it as much as possible without having to, without having to stop the car as little as possible, or while stopping the car as little as possible. It's kind of a hard one, because you can't just drive a straight line through it. Let's see. Think my wrists are good enough now. Alright, let's get this rolling. So I broke too much there, killed too much speed on my entry. And then I got on the throttle way too early there. Way too early, dude. I need to stop doing that. I think I'm getting on throttle and then like way too early. So I don't take wrecking as a bad thing. I take it as a good thing, because there's 2 things that I gotta learn. There's 2 things. And in the sim, in real life, wrecking is a bad thing because it costs money. So wrecking, when you're learning a track, you learn 2 things. You learn what you can't do, if it's a useful mistake, and if it's a not useful mistake, if it's just a silly, stupid mistake, you can still take that into account and say, okay, I did X, Y, Z, and that caused this, so I can learn not to do that silly, stupid mistake, which might be obvious, but you still ingrain it in your head and you tell yourself, okay, I can't do that again. The next thing you get to learn is how far you can push your car on cold tires for the next lap. And if you wreck doing that, then guess what? You learn that you can't go that far. So you can't really lose. And when you start looking at it like that, you start not penalizing yourself for wrecking as much when you're trying to learn a track. And you start doing better. apparently for that first corner, the first right-hander after the T1, after T2 or T3, I need to lift off just a little bit or brake while I'm on throttle just to get the car rotating in. Let's not talk about that corner. Let's not talk about that. If anyone's in the chat, I'm in VR, so I have to take my headset off to see if anyone is chatting or viewers. So if you're there, hello. I haven't gotten as far as setting up anything for me inside my VR headset to display to me if anyone's chatting. I need to, but I just haven't. There we go. Almost. Almost. And of course, so that's where you can get pissed off, is when you start making the same mistake over and over again. So I made that same mistake. You see right there on the throttle. Actually, you can't see on the throttle shift because I don't have that showing up for you guys. Anyways, the throttle trace shows my brake and my gas overlapping, and I know not to do that in that same corner, and now I'm getting really irritated at myself for doing that. All right. Well, since I'm here, and I've already almost figured out that first section, I'm going to stay here, try to remain calm, and figure out this stuff for a little bit longer. I don't really want to go much longer than this, so I'm only planning on doing this for maybe another 5-10 minutes. And then I'm not going to drive this track again until I stream for you guys. So if I drive this track again, I'll be streaming for you guys, so you guys will see all my progress for this track. So you'll be able to see me, how I perform, and all XYZ. And in fact, next session, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some AI on the track and see how I can drive around them. Maybe even do a little mock race. And about, not next session, but the session after that, I'll probably do a mock race. That way I can learn how to drive around, how to race other cars, what not to do, where to pass, where not to pass, that sort of stuff. Can't just brake that little bit. Brake a bit harder than that. Then I can trail off. I can't do that either. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about there. 700ths of a second. Kind of a rough lap there, so I think I'm going to take one more lap after this, and that's going to be the last lap for the night. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So that was, if I didn't hit the rev limiter there, that would have been almost 0.2 of a second. Damn it. That works out. Well, that was a pretty good lap. So that means I can really consistently put my laps in around the 125, 126 marker, 125.9, 126.0 marker. So that's pretty good. So over this session, I've learned how to drive this car at this track. T1, what you want to do for that corner going up to it, you want to be flat out, and then right around the 100 marker, you want to be braking down to 4th gear, turning in, clipping the apex just as much as possible, killing off just enough speed to make it through the corner, getting back on the accelerator as soon as possible, going up the hill. Come over to the right as much as you can, but not too much, because if you come over too much, like I displayed in my last lap, where my car just died, you end up not having enough area to turn into the corner, so you end up understeering and then missing your apex for that corner, and then setting you up poorly for the second corner, so turn 3. That's the corner at the top of the hill, the right hand corner. So you want to come up middle of the track, so you can come over and you can go right onto the curb there, and then turn into apex of turn 3. Alright, now I'll actually display that. Laps. So you can see how many laps I actually didn't get validated because I went off track. But I know I can continue to put in laps that are good laps. So you turn in here, and then you're on the throttle as much as possible, and then myself up so I can actually sit back here. And you want to be turning in just as much so you can get close to that curve. I kind of missed that, so I probably have some time still there. I mean, I definitely do. And my steering is a bit choppy. My steering wheel is pretty strong, so it's giving me the more realistic feel. Alright, so let's go back over here. So braking right about at the 100, 200 marker, maybe a little bit after if you can, down to third, and carry off on only enough speed, and then get back on the throttle, and then brake pretty early here. So I actually brake too late here, and I missed the apex. But you want to brake, so you want to brake earlier than I did there, so you can hit this apex, and then wait to get on the throttle, because if you don't wait, then you understeer wide, which I didn't. So we're good here, and this is all pretty much just straight, and then you're just going through here, boom, 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 and then here. So my last lap, I displayed a great way to take this corner. So it's braking right around here. So I broke a little bit too late, and you cut in, and I can get on the throttle super early. So I can cut almost a straight line through there. So again, we'll start from here, since this is a better lap to look at, more concise lap to look at. So I can show you here, so I cut over a little too far this way, and then I perfectly land that, and then hit this. And then I lose some time there because I oversteered, and then I keep going. So if I can figure out to sort out that understeer there, back those two corners, those two switchback corners, if I can sort that out, then I can gain a lot more time through there. Use all the runoff here, then you're on the run down to this corner, and again, you brake as late as you possibly can. You can brake pretty damn late because it's a banked corner, and you can carry a lot of speed through it. And you're braking super early here to kill as much speed as possible and get on throttle as soon as possible. And you want to use really all that blue and yellow curb on the exit there, because I broke too late. I have to get away from that. I have to get to braking earlier than I need to, earlier than I think I need to, because that's when I need to, so I can make that corner faster. And then here I'm braking early. So I'm braking here before this 100 sign. So about 2 car lengths before the 100 meter. And I'm going into this corner, braking, downshifting, turning in, clipping that, and then clipping that. And this was a super fast. And then I hit the rev limiter right there, and that cost me all my time. But yeah, that's a super fast way to go through that corner. Anyways, guys, that's it for me tonight. I'm pretty tired, and that was a lot of driving. So peace out. Good luck. Drive well.